Hello. Um, Today is gonna be interesting, I think, because I don't know. The last few days have been like putting together these major features, and now they're mostly there. So I think today will basically be about like smoothing those features out. And one thing that I'm excited about today is that I think I'm gonna actually put responsiveness in with Trusty Bard. So now, like he'll actually like reply to stuff hypothetically. I think that's one thing that I definitely want to add. I'll switch over to screen cam so I can touch up my backlog real quick. Um, so another thing occurred to me about like linking accounts is that the way it works now, like if you unlink your account at some point, hypothetically, if you unlink your account, only like half of the so like okay, so like my Twitter and my Twitch account are combined. Right now, the way it works is that when they're linked, only one of them is actually gaining experience. So if I unlink, like what if I unlinked to abandon one of them for whatever reason? Like what if my Twitter account was gaining experience and I unlinked them because I wanted to not use that Twitter account anymore. I wanted to use a different Twitter account. Like this because the Twitch account hadn't been gaining any experience that whole time. It'd basically be like starting from scratch, which I don't necessarily want. So I'm thinking at this point, like I'll probably want to be adding experience to both of the combined accounts, at least. I still don't think there's a clean way to actually merge the experience, but as long as like while the accounts are linked, they're both gaining experience. I think that would be um, the next best thing. I guess I'll fire up the script because why not? Yeah, why not? I mean, I'll there's a lot more to test today, so the script will probably be up and down all day, but we can at least start with it on. Uh, uh, so, where to start? Yeah, so in terms of the linking account to share experience, hey, Creative, welcome. How's it going? Um, oh yeah, so yeah, there are just a few things that like with linking accounts that like linking accounts technically works, but there are a few like there are a few things I'd like to iron out, I guess. Uh, I wanted like a stronger sense of like connectedness. Uh, Between I don't know, it's like the feature's like in now, but it's just like it's not like smoothed out. It's not like it's just like this odd feature that's just kind of like smack in the middle of the otherwise fairly well like coalesced sort of game experience. So let's all right. So the things that I want to take into consideration, um, the karma system with the linking system. I want to make sure that like right now it's right now the karma works fine because no one because everyone, I mean, there are only two people who are linked, right? The creative and myself used the linking feature. Um, and we both, by linking, like, the Twitch account was the primary account, and so that will just continue to work because the karma system works on Twitch. Uh, just like, I don't know. I like maybe I shouldn't spend too much time trying to accommodate the case of like the primary Twitter user until that user actually exists. But on the other hand, like I want to anticipate that that user could exist, and so I don't know if that user will exist if I don't. Like I think I don't know. I I know it's something. It's almost certainly something I'll want to do eventually. So no point in putting it off, I guess. Um, so yeah, I just don't know exactly how I'm going to do that. So one of my ideas is that I could always keep both players loaded in the player dictionary, but then only treat one of them as active. Um, right now, the other half of the linked character just isn't even in the player dictionary because once the link is in place, input from that other player is treated as if it was coming from the primary player. So so in order to add experience appropriately, I'd want to how do I want to handle it? I guess I'd essentially Caps Island, hey, welcome. How's it going? Um, whenever so yeah, whenever experience is added to a player, I think that's easy enough to check. I can just check if the player's in the backlink dictionary, because if they're linked, no, not just if they're in the backlink dictionary. If yeah, no, if they're in the backlink dictionary or if they're in the link dictionary. Um, Wait, they wouldn't be in the link dictionary. Shoot. So I have to populate characters to the backlink dictionary. Oh no, do I need that other backlink dictionary? Yeah, I was thinking about this yesterday. Right now the backlink dictionary points to characters, it points from characters who aren't technically there or like are not necessarily there, from players who got loaded in because they were linked from another account, to the players that link them in. What I don't have is I don't have any way to. I'm not currently keeping track of the players who are loaded naturally, who are linked to another account which is not loaded. Um, so I might want to add that in. I was thinking I might use it yesterday, but then I didn't actually need it yesterday, so I didn't actually add it in. Um, Probably wouldn't hurt though. Um, so everything seems to be working out okay. That's good. I like just because we made so many changes and only did like relatively so much testing yesterday. I was like half expecting like when starting up the script today that it it would just start like breaking, like chunks would just start like falling off. And um, I mean, actually I might want to leave. Huh. I was just thinking I might want to leave. I kind of want to monitor the game just because yeah, hold on, sorry. I'm going to rearrange like how my screen is set up just real quick because I just want to keep track of the name tags, I think, in the game is the important part for me to keep track of. At least to the extent that I can. Oh, but that makes the whole screen, that makes everything look pink for you guys. Whatever. All right, I'll just hope. I'll just hope it works. Oh, thank you. Yeah, right. So the reason I thought of that for the name is that this is when Trusty Bard like kind of like wakes up a little bit. Like right now, Trusty Bard is like taking notes from like input from users, but now Trusty Bard I think will actually go back and I don't know. I was just thinking like this is kind of when Trusty Bard comes alive a little bit. So okay, maybe I should do that first because that I understand better, and then I'll have to keep thinking about the like how to finish uh, linked accounts. I'll specifically comment that this is like linked accounts shared experience, not shared experience. Mutual experience, I guess. I don't know how else to really describe it, but I just don't want to forget that part. All right, so yeah, so wait, I don't actually really have a task for like trusty responses. Actually, I'll do two separate tasks. Trusty link confirmation and trusty starring. That's for so excuse me. So for linking accounts, Trusty Bard will tweet at the user to indicate how successful they are or aren't. No, just how successful they are. So in the case that the link is successful, Trusty Bard will say so. And then, yeah, there are a few reasons for that. And they mostly have to do with I don't want Trusty Bard to get banned from Twitter for spamming. So, should I do that one first? I'm gonna do starring first. Well, these are both high priority, so I'll move them up to the top of the list. But I'll do starring first because that one's more fun. Okay, so now in the case that we process a tweet, in the case that we process a tweet successfully, like we process a tweet, as participation in an event, or late participation in an event. Just so tweet after or tweet late. Actually, I think I have to do the live thing too. Even though, yeah, no, I think it'll just be like anytime we process a tweet. Maybe just flatly anytime we process a tweet. No, but that'd be every tweet that mentions Trusty Bard, and that would be a little weird. So no, just in any of these cases. So like, oh wait a second. Oh wait, are we not breaking in the case of multi? Because this break is indented, whereas I think it's actually not supposed to be indented. Yeah, no, that's supposed to be there. So we'll do it right before we break, because this is the case that we, yeah, this is the case that we, like someone participated in an event while the event is live. So, oh yeah, I don't know how to favorite things. Okay, so yeah, so the other thing is that we might not, depending on how favoriting works, or like, I'm probably going to keep calling it favoriting. I don't know if it's favoriting or starring or whatever is it called favor? Yeah, favoriting. Okay. Returns the status specified in the status parameter as the authenticating user returns the, wait, what? Returns the favorite status when successful. Oh, so you can fail to favorite things, I guess. Well, yeah, I mean, they're all like web calls or net calls, so I guess that makes sense. So, okay, good. So, okay, so hold on, let me look at the Twitter docs. Just because, like, one thing that'll be important to keep track of is, again, what's the time limit? If there's a time limit to how much you can favorite things. So post favorites create, I think is what we mean to do. Destroy favorites. That's amusing. Rate limited, yes, but it doesn't tell us what the rate limit is. That's fun. What? It is rate limited. It just doesn't tell us what the rate limit is. That's so not helpful. All right. So like Twitter, favorite, create rate limit. Please just tell us somehow. Oh, here we go. Is this going to be just an exhaustive list of all the rate limitings? Get and post, blah blah, doodly doo. What? Come on. Seriously? You're just not going to tell us. Just not going to tell us. I guess I could. That's great. There's a rate limit to how many times you can ask about rate limit status too. Of course, because why not? Uh, oh, okay, here we go. Statuses. What? User? No, not users. Statuses mentions, lookup, show, embed, whatever that means. Retweeters IDs, home timeline, user timeline, retweets IDs, retweets to me. None of those mention favorite, creation, or destruction. What the heck? What the heck? I think I made a typo. Electric eye. Oh. I'm not familiar with that song actually. um, sorry, that's not very metal of me, huh? No, what the heck? All right. So as far as I can tell, there's no information about what is the limit of posting favorites or creating favorites. Um, Miracle ID of the desired status. And as far as I can tell, like you can only favorite one at a time, which is the worst. Because given the rate limit, I was just going to keep track of which ones to favorite and then batch favorite them. But I don't know. I don't know, man. Not only is there no way to check. Maybe maybe I should just keep one giant list. No. I was gonna say maybe I should just keep a giant list of everything to favorite and then keep trying to favorite it until that succeeds. Uh what Looking for Twitter API create favorite rate limit. Supposedly there isn't one. Oh. You can only update so many per day? Oh, 1,000 messages. Wait, hold on. Ah! Why is there never any explanation of favorite? Why are they making this so confusing? Why? What's the harm in being like forthright about this? They can't just say like, "Oh, this is the number." How hard is it to say the number? Is it a fake number? Is it like an imaginary number? Do they need scientific notation in order to express it? What is so hard? What is so difficult about this number? So they say it's about 1,000 a day. 600 in 1 hour. All right. So, so maybe I just shouldn't even use this, or maybe I should just use it very frugally, like only use it for perfects or something like that. Um, which still could hypothetically be a lot. That's obnoxious. Oh man, no, that's just super obnoxious that they would do that. Um, so, all right, well, what a downer, what a buzzkill. Uh, Wait, actually, how recently was that this information updated? This is from several years ago, which is also just great, just great all around. um, all right, sorry, I just like because like I'm sure this changes a lot, so I'm just gonna see if I can't find a newer. Uh, uh, hmm. That's just so. That's just. Remember back when we first started on this and everything went really smoothly for a little while and everything was working out great? Like, I honestly don't care what the limit is. No matter what the limit is, I can work around it. But if they're not going to tell me what the limit is, like, that just seems dangerous. That, that just seems like more likely to cause, like, headaches than to actually, like, act as, like, a useful feature for the game. Stupid. All right, I just have to tell that to go not do stuff for a while or something. No, I just can't deal with that right now. Uh, all right, so not that then. uh, because that might get cut apparently because we can't because Twitter just can only do so much apparently. Um, like I don't. All right, no, never mind. All right, I'm not gonna get hung up on that. Um, so is there something else that I want to do instead? No, like that's literally what I wanted to do, and Twitter just couldn't handle it. Just couldn't, couldn't do it. Yeah. All right. Sorry. What a way to start the day. I guess yeah. I'll just do the other thing instead because the other thing's really easy, relatively. It's really straightforward because all we have to do is tweet, and we already know how to do that. So maybe I'll just skip that too. I don't know. It's like, oh gosh, no. I don't know if you guys experience this too, but like, if something that like, if you want to do something, and then for whatever reason, like you're blocked from it, like all of a sudden nothing seems important anymore. All of a sudden, like everything can just like, who cares? um, so maybe I should just work on a different feature instead. Maybe I should just let this all sit for a while. Let it stew. Let it, or let it cook or whatever. Um, what else? What would I do if oh, I could try and figure the display name situation. Although depending on how I do the mutual experience, that might change how I'd want to do this. Maybe would it? I mean, the solution right now is just that Twitter handles don't show up on screen, and that's fine for now. Oh, I could do the. Yeah, I could try and figure out a better solution for how to handle a better solution for how to handle uh like the data processing for event text because like right now the way I input text is through this awful little panel right here, and frankly it's awful. It is as awful as it sounds to do that. Which is extremely awful, in case it doesn't sound very awful. I assure you, very awful. Much awfulness was had by all. Um, I mean, I could do one, if I am going to keep this panel, I could do one thing, which is I could change how this button works. Like I was talking about, yeah, so breaking tweets at punctuation. So like, let's say hypothetically I write like a long thing and it exceeds like the 140 character limit of like Twitter, and so right now what this button does is it just tells me that how many characters I've used, and I can insert breaks, and it'll tell me how much each of the break represents. One thing I was thinking of doing, instead of inserting the breaks manually, and instead of this button just telling me the number, I was thinking I might set up this button so that it inserts the break, that it finds a correct place to insert the break, inserts it, and then gives me the count. So that way I can see, where did it break, or like where did it split, like not break as in stop functioning, but where did it like split the line into multiple lines. But then the other thing I want to do kind of is just abandon it entirely and literally just tweet to make the game run. Which is a little different because, I guess, yeah, no, if I went the other way, all right. So the attractive thing about doing it the other way is that this interface, it has a character counter, like a live character counter, and it has like a spell checker as well. Which, as I found, like if you read over the tweets that I've been submitting through that panel, like I typo a lot, as it turns out. I never realized how much I relied on spell checking. So, yeah, I don't know. um, so yeah, I really don't know which way to go with that either. So let's keep looking. Yeah. Man, this is great. I have like everything to do and nothing to do. Uh, make the secret panel short and wide. Yeah. So right now the secret panel doesn't fit off screen. Like the only way I can make it completely off screen is if I put it off of my screen. Because like I have a thin border that goes around the edge of the screen that doesn't actually show up on camera, which is where I hide these things. But there's no place that I can put it off screen. Right. So the thing I was thinking is that if I made it like I mean it's all like the frame doesn't work very well because I mean the way it's like arranged, some of the stuff just goes off screen. But like basically, I was thinking if I put it down here. Actually, let me check how tall I can actually make this. Oh wow, no, I can't make this very tall at all. So this might not work either. I was just thinking like the only place I could really hide it would be down along the bottom of the screen. So if I just made it very wide and very short. But actually hold on. I'm gonna say go to river because the river is sorry, just teleporting, don't mind us. The river is the lowest background. Oh yeah, so in order to fit behind the background of the river and not be visible behind it, it would have to be this narrow. So that would be weird. I mean, it might be doable because it can be very wide as long as it's not very tall. Um, and then yeah, so that's like because then the alternative would be very very tall and very narrow, which would probably be weirder. To make it very tall and very oh, you know what I could do is I could move my taskbar to the bottom of the screen where I was planning on put. Oh, sorry, I'm in my taskbar and everything's messed up now. Hypothetically, I can move my taskbar to the bottom of the screen. You know, because that's narrow and whatnot. And if I did that, then I would actually have a lot more room over here. Not a lot more room. I'd have a little more room over here to work with. So I could make the secret panel like that. This fits off screen. All right, so that might actually be the better of the options. Although, not to be whiny, but I actually I'd prefer my taskbar on the side of the screen. What if I put it on the other side of the screen? Does that fit? No, you guys can see the edge of the taskbar then. I mean, I could just rearrange that, but I don't know. I'm gonna leave it how it is until I figure out what I want to do there. Sorry. Oh shoot! Whoops! Oh no! Oh wait, hold on. I need to restart my notification panel. I'm a mess today. What's going on? um, what's going on with you guys? How are you guys today? Doing well? Could have a good morning so far, or whatever time of day it is where you are. All right. Whoops. Shoot. I'm not sure if I was supposed to show that on stream. Probably not, but whatever. Hold on, wait. Let me just double check. Don't mind me. um, was that? That was probably not good. Probably not the worst thing either. Hopefully not the worst thing either. Alright, sorry. So, alright. Those are all the things like in the very near term that I wanted to accomplish. And then, oh, you know, I've, like, one of those things I've been meaning to do, but I haven't done in a while. Jocko, yeah, hey, how's it going? Welcome. I was thinking, I do still need to do, alright, glad to hear it, creative. Um, I do still want to make more events because, like, I don't know. Even though I have this all going on, I still it's still fairly often that I rely on the automated system. Like right now, we're in the middle of an automated event right now. So, um, oh wait, what is this process tweets in chronological order? We did that yesterday. Uh, yeah. Um, actually, I might look up an alternative to tkinter because that's the other thing. Like I was talking about how like the secret control panel is really bad for inputting text. Um, I mean, there might just be like an alternative to tkinter that I could be using that isn't awful. Because like frankly, I'm thoroughly not in. You want to be GM? We're in the middle of an event right now, but I'll GM you right after this event. How's that sound, Jocko? Um, uh, yeah. What was I saying? Yeah, they're like tkinter crashes if I try and like update a label on a different thread and like does all these other things that are just I don't know. It was really quick to whip up this secret panel, but like if there's like an alternative to it that like is less like cheap and bad, that might be an attractive prospect. So I'm just gonna move this off screen again. Uh, I got all shuffled around when I was moving stuff around. Um, so um, yeah, let's so like tkinter. First, I'm just gonna see if there's a way to do like spell checking. Because that would be to add advanced features to tkinter text widget. Tkinter text widget is remarkably powerful, but you have to do some advanced features yourself. Yeah, doesn't have built-in spell check or built-in buttons for bolding text. Yeah, quite easy to implement. Think so? All the capabilities are there in the widget. You just need to know how to do it. Spell check is pretty easy, really. So I just supply a list of words. Whoa, wait, hold on. It only spell checks when you press the space key? Wait, that means you can respond to text input, which means you can actually update the character count, probably, based on text input. What? I looked into that, and I wasn't seeing it. Uh... What? Uh... Yes. Oh yeah. Yeah, you're correct. TK is how they abbreviate tkinter. Actually, I don't even know if it's how tkinter abbreviates it, but like a lot of people abbreviate it that way. Does everybody? I don't know if tkinter does it themselves. So yeah, where you see like this TK stuff. Um, Self text bind space self spell check. That sounds kind of like what I wanted to do, but with the updating the character count. Because if we can update the character count, like I don't need to do spell checking. Like I can proofread because like it's not just spelling, anyways. It's like grammatical errors that I'm just gonna I don't know. I can proofread. I don't know. That'd be really nice. I would like to be able to put spell check back in. Class app tk in itself. Wait, what? If name equal main? I have no clue what is happening. I'll be honest. I've like I mean like whatever's happening here it's weird. Frankly. But if it works, that might be worth looking into. I don't know, it's also kind of a long way to go just to get that character count. It'd probably be better than the probably be better than Oh yeah, wait, and it'd probably like I'd have to bind it to a specific character too, so I could bind it to the space character, I guess, but that'd be slightly weird. I mean, actually, I guess that's kind of fine because I do also strip the white space at the end of whatever. Uh, uh, yes, that is what Huzzah does. Oh, the event is over. So yeah, wait, okay. Let me get rid of this garbage, whatever that is. And then, congratulations, Jocko, GM of side quests. So crown, Jocko, TM, GM, execute. There you go. Enjoy. Uh, congratulations. You just leveled up. Congratulations, Jocko. um, all right. Oh yeah. I don't know. You might have bookmarked it, but just in case you need in case you need the cheat sheet from the how to lead side quest manual thing, I will link that in chat as well. And I like linking it in chat because I also, if anyone else is ever interested in GMing, that's how you learn how. So, yeah. Okay. So, wait, what is Pi enchant? Well, I guess I could follow this link and find out, right? Uh, uh, oh. Oh, weird. Spell checker. Okay. That's neat. So if I did feel like doing a spell checker, I guess I could also do that. Someday. So it's interesting to think about. But I think I will still think about it. Yeah, actually, right now I'm leaning towards like really breaking out and doing something completely different, like making more events, for example. Um, uh, uh, or I mean, another crazy thing I could do is I could make another background for the game if I felt like it. It's been a while since I looked at my transitions file, but like I already know roughly like what I think the next two transitions should be. So so like where is it? Journey, transitions. Oops. Well, that's fine, but so yeah, I've already been thinking that like I probably want to add in something that goes from the river to the snow. I think I had ideas about like what these could be as well, but that no, I should probably do events first. I feel like I should do events. I feel like the backgrounds are okay as they are. Also, it sometimes takes me several days to do a background, and I don't know if I'll feel like doing this tomorrow. Tomorrow I might want to get back to work on other stuff. So maybe events. Events. The nice thing about writing events is that I can I can like start and stop at like basically any time. So that's cool too, right? I don't know. Uh, uh, I should probably make a patron badge because like I might need that someday. Uh, since I set up a Patreon page, and like the patron badges are supposed to be rewards, and I mean ideally I'd want to have the reward ready for when I get a patron. I don't have to worry about that yet though because I don't have any patrons yet. All right, so all the places. Oh yes, I'll just add all of them, despite the fact that there are literally infinite places. Um, um, uh, all right. Yeah, I think I should do. I should probably do events. I was writing events yesterday, and I was doing okay with it. Well, I mean, it was. Yeah, no, it's nice when you could use the storyline, and it's like I don't know. I feel like I don't know. Maybe that's my problem when I'm writing events. Like when I'm writing events, I feel like I have like they each have to be this like wonderful like standalone whatever, but maybe I should go more for bulk. I mean, I've told myself that multiple times that I should go more for for quantity and variety rather than like um uh so I think I even started writing a few once upon a time and I just kind of like stopped. uh oh yeah. Yeah, why not? I'll just keep on with this for a little while, I think. um so yeah, and I also should like not stress about the language because I tend to like get very picky about the language, and I should really not be doing that. Poltergeist, is that how you spell poltergeist? Oh, poltergeist. Oops. Okay. See, that's why spell check is helpful. um, huh. I wonder if. No, I was just thinking. I wonder if there's like a convenient way I could like use any, like literally any other text editor, like any any text editor other than this would be phenomenal. Whoa! I was just dragging this around and didn't freeze the graphics. Why is it not freezing the graphics? Usually it freezes the graphics when I drag this around. Huh. Weird, but okay. No complaints, I guess. Wait, sorry, I'm just cleaning up my desktop a little more. Okay. Uh, so, yeah. Types. Um, Cave full of ogres and they demand something, but you can't understand their language. I was just like jotting down ideas. I wasn't like fully forming them. You arrive at a creepy abandoned castle teeming with supernatural present. Well, you can commune with the spirits, perform an exorcism, or cower in fear. So this is event type 2, which means you're most successful if you pick one. Uh, so poltergeist. Yeah. Oh, so this was So wait. So the event outcomes. Yeah. So this one is the first outcome is if you do not succeed, and then the first or the next one is they correspond in order. So the next one is communing with the spirits. The ghosts of the manor impart ages the impart yeah, whatever ages of the ages of history and legend. I don't know. Sure, fine. Okay. Uh, Cave, forest, mountains, rivers, snow. Uh, those are the 5 places that I have in side quests so far. Yes. Uh, um, uh, cool. Good job. We're in snow now, I assume. It seems like the command worked. Yep. Yeah, look at that. Good stuff. Okay. All right. So yeah. So then the outcome, if you successfully perform the exorcism, a uh, a soothing or a reassuring calm settles over the manor. Uh, uh, you hear birds chirping or something. I don't know. Happy time. Yay. Not scary anymore. And then okay, so cowering in fear is not a real option. So blammo, look at that. We did an event and it didn't take us 5 years. Uh, I think I can just start dropping these into I can start dropping these in, and as long as they're well formed when I restart the script, then that's fine. So all right, so this one has 2 blank lines because it's type 1 and there's no fake options. So all right, so new text file. I'm gonna call this ghosts or ghosts because I am a troll And no one will actually even see this anyways, so. Alright. If you want to take a break longer than 12 minutes, the game automatically switch back to Trusty Bard. I don't understand, what did you wanted to say when you type low? Low? Oh, you're asking what the low command is about? Low has nothing to do with the timeout. If you take a break longer than 12 minutes, then the game recognizes that you're AFK, and it switches back to Trusty Bard. Low is completely unrelated to that. Low is just what is low? Low is during an event, right? Like during an event. Whoops, that's the wrong document. During an event. Yeah. So you don't have to worry about low yet because you don't have any facts. First, you'd have to establish a fact in order to use a fact. So, for example, a fact is like a thing. Sorry, in this document I call them things. You'd need a thing in order to use the low command. A lack. A lack is when you leave. So if you want to stop being GM, if you want Trusty Bard to be GM, and you just want to stop being GM because you're done. You don't want to go back to whatever. If you typed a lack right now, you would no longer be GM, and you wouldn't have to wait 12 minutes. Because it's basically set up so that if the timeout is just if the GM stops paying attention, or I don't know, what if your cat knocked over a thing of orange juice off the counter or something while you were GM and you had to run over because you didn't want the dog to make a mess or something. The timeout is just sorry, that was a slightly elaborate scenario, but the timeout is just in case you literally don't remember to stop being GM. A lack is if you remember to stop being GM and want to stop being GM. So okay, there we go. Yes. So what were we doing? We were setting up this thing. I think this text is still no, that's a fine size. It's slightly larger than it usually is, so it looks weird, but that's fine. Okay, so yeah, I think that's well formed and good and valid, and so next time we restart the script, that will be part of the event system. All right, so a cave full of ogres are demanding something, but you can't understand their language. A cave. So you stumble into a camp and a cave. Yeah, it can be a cave full of ogres. They look upset. They look agitated. But you can't understand a word of their language. Or you can't understand, but you don't speak. They look agitated. Or they sorry, they approach yelling and gesturing wildly, but you do not speak their language. Whatever. You can make out, or you can, so you can, you can decipher several keywords. Grew Bach. and but you can decipher a couple keywords. Oh yeah, this is going to be event type 0. And I didn't want to do another event type 0. The reason I don't do transparency in this game creative is because I'm using a chroma key, and so you wouldn't see it as transparent, fading in and fading out. You would see it as turning pink and then disappearing suddenly because of the way chroma key works. Yeah. I mean, actually, in the game, how it is right now, if you look at the faint edges around some things, you can actually see a little bit of pink, because there is slight transparency around the edges of some things, and all these GMs are so violent, so violent. I've never made a violent game, but I guess by making a game that's very open-ended, there's that I did open the door for violence. Please found that I'm hiding weapons. Nah. Okay. You can decipher a couple keywords. Yeah. So with event type 0, I don't want to do. Oops. I was saying I want to do event type 0 that doesn't have so many options, but I don't know. I just feel oddly compelled to add in multiple. Maybe I should change event type 0 where no. Maybe event type 0 is fine when it has 3 options. I don't know. I can always change. I'll add 2 for now. So Grubach and Zur, or Zur. I'll have 2 options for now because it's easier to add in an option later than to. Well, no, it's easier to not add in an option now than to. And if I don't know if I need it, then. Alright, alright, fine. I'll pay the fine. Do we have a lot of viewers right now? I always get nervous when we have viewers. Hey, how's it going? Alright, so you can decipher a couple keywords. Grubach and Zur. Will you try to communicate or remain motionless and hope they go away? Actually, yeah, sure. Okay. So hope is going to be a fake option because I was just saying I didn't want 3 options in this. Wait, I was just trying to type vengeful poltergeist. So for this event type, there's no for event type 1. So this is event type 1, and I guess I might as well make this multi. There's no harm in making this multi. Oh wait, maybe I should make it multi instead of only having 2 options. Or both. No, if I'm making it, I don't have to make it multi. Yeah, I think maybe for event types. Oh no, this is not supposed to be event type 0 or 1. Sorry, it's supposed to be event type 0. And maybe so maybe when I make event type 0 have multiple options, I should or have no wait. Yeah, no, this is fine. Okay. Yeah, and if I had 3 real options in this, I could make it multi, and that would cut some of the harshness of event type 0, because event type 0 is a little bit harsh. So what does Grubach mean? And what is the conflict in the first place? I want it to basically to be like diametrically opposed. So like Grubach uh, and Zer are gonna essentially mean like it's basically like you're taking sides on an argument that you don't really understand, I guess. And depending on or actually no, maybe I should go. I could go. Yeah, I wasn't trying to like go super deep with this stuff, so I should probably uh, just instead like not try and get super sophisticated. Like hypothetically, I don't know. I could actually like write the backstory of like what's going on with the ogres, and then I don't know. Why not? Yeah, sure. Okay, so the it probably has something to do with not to stereotype, but it probably has something to do with food and pride. Those are the things that I feel like are motivators for creatures that tend to get violent. Um, um, so yeah. So like what? Maybe yeah. Maybe no. Maybe I should just leave it. Maybe I should just leave it open ended. And yeah. No. What's the so what are the things that like? I mean, so there has to be like a solution where you don't get eaten by ogres, right? Um, so like, what are you doing when you get this correct? I guess like when you're yeah. No. Why? I don't know. Yeah, I guess. All right, maybe I should come back to this one because I actually don't know what you're doing to help these ogres. Because presumably you're doing something to help the ogres just by. Yeah, no, I don't know. All right, all right. So what's another thing? I could go back to that list that I'd been working on for like inspiration for this sort of thing. I don't know if that's gonna be much help though. Uh, where did I? Oh yeah. Uh, Mirror universe. Sure, why not? Uh, you 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 realize uh, uh, the uh, that you realize that everything around you has completely inverted. Uh, wait, what's the goal in the mirror universe though? Um, I guess I like when writing events. I tend not to think about like or in the past I hadn't really been thinking about it how I've like kind of come to think of it now, which is like uh, the event types are essentially fate driven, adventure driven, or leader driven. So uh, I was thinking like I could do another leader driven one, but like if it's a mirror universe, that's kind of like the hex. Uh, uh, I mean this is kind of fine because like um, I mean there are only three different event types, so of course there are going to be other events that are similar. So what do you do? What do you do in a mirror universe? Uh, uh, I guess you yeah. So you realize that everything around you is completely inverted. Uh, I should also probably break with the. Oh, I kind of have broken with the conventions of like how the formatting like will you this or this. I should probably just kind of like abandon that because I think it's more restrictive than helpful. All right, so I'm calling this roughly like event type 4, event type 4. You realize everything around you is completely inverted. Uh, if you focus on the uh, this is gonna get really abstract too. So I hope that's cool. Um, of of your uh, of your Oracle, perhaps you can uh, uh, nah. I also shouldn't get too verbose. You can uh, so you might contact your Oracle if you focus on her memory, on your memory of her. Focus on your memory of her. Um, uh, yeah, and then so someone should probably fend away whatever those whatever are those approaching shadow creatures. This one's not multi, I don't think. And then the so I'm not going to put a fake option in here because I sometimes don't, right? I sometimes don't, or do I always? I forget. Either way, I'm not going to. um, uh, all right. So then, what are the outcomes? The outcomes are success. Uh, uh, so um, uh, uh, a portal. So you escape through a portal to your home universe opens, and you escape through it. Sure. Okay. I should if I thought of like curating the events backlog or the events catalog as like more of a ongoing task, maybe I wouldn't get so hung up on like trying to get these perfect the first time, because these are not perfect by any stretch of the imagination. So I don't think I really have to worry too much about that. Alright, a portal opens to your home universe and you escape through it. So what if you contact the Oracle but you don't fend off the shadow creatures? I guess your memories gradually fade as the dark creatures hiss and lash at you. I don't know. That's weird. And then what if you fend away the shadow creatures and don't contact your Oracle? Then you struggle on. Struggle's real. You struggle on, and you struggle on fighting back as many monsters as you can. Where are they all coming from? Alright. Sure. Fine. Ship it. Alright, I'm gonna call that one done, because why not? So New text document. Uh, Mirror universe. I don't know. Whatever. Save that. Uh, Excuse me. You suddenly realize that everything around you. Whatever. This is fine. All right. So what were some of the other ones that I had kind of wanted to do? Event type 0 with a gamble. I mean, they're kind of all. Oh yeah, this is all event type zeros are kind of a gamble. So I guess I was thinking like I can make an event type 0 with a literal gamble. I can just get very literal. You rest at a tavern. So at so the you you rest at a tavern, local some local oh wait, yeah. uh um you rest at a local tavern. Some local gamblers are racing crickets. Some local gamblers have set up a cricket race. You can place bets on little chirpy. What are other stupid names for crickets? Um, so this is gonna be event type 0. Also, it's gonna be multi. There's gonna be 3 crickets at least. Maybe I'll do 4 crickets if I can come up with 4 stupid cricket names. Great. Now I need to come up with 3 more stupid cricket names. Place bets on chirpy. Maybe it shouldn't be crickets. I'm very like the only good name for a cricket is chirpy, right? Chirpy. I really can't think of other cricket names. That's great. All right, great. Whatever. So I cannot just write. Hey, we got a new follower. I cannot read that. Black Butler. Welcome. Thank you for following. I appreciate your viewership. Sorry, I just changed. I can like never. I can't read the new notification text very well, but I should probably fix that. Okay, so oh yeah, right. Jocko is. You tried to shoot the bear, but I missed. The bear's not following you. I should probably find a hiding spot, right? I don't. I am pro bear. I don't know what got into my head that I decided to shoot it. All right. So yeah. So the outcomes. There's no fake option. There's no neutral outcome. So let's do what? Oh yeah. So right. Actually, yeah. I'm gonna make the name Little Chirpy. Little Chirpy wins. Oh, if I wanted to get really dumb, I could like make them stupid puns. Like I could uh I could Uh, no, I probably should not do that. Or I guess like so you can place bets on Lil Chirpy, Mad Hopper. All right, so now I have two stupid cricket names. I'm getting there. So Mad Hopper wins by a leg. Uh, uh, Little Chirpy. Uh, so the ref calls victory for Little Chirpy. And I'll come up with the other outcomes once I, or no, so one of the other outcomes could be, um, uh, uh, one of the crickets will just be named Champ. Um, Champ takes the crown, takes home the crown because he has a little cricket home. Why not? And then one more. You can place bets on Chirpy, Mad Hopper, Champ, and so and I'll think of the other one later. Maybe, I don't know. You can't just like, what am I, a machine? Just like, what, I'm just supposed to come up with stupid cricket names on command? Uh, um, so, what else? Intangible affliction, non-mystical. Oh yeah, that's like an illness basically. Um, an illness. What do you do in an illness? I think an illness would probably be like event type 4 or 5, maybe event type 5, because yeah. So your party. Uh, oh no, no, that's not. I don't think that's true. It was a perfect find, a nice climb, and tried, didn't get anything. So, uh, we found. Wait, what? Oh, your friends killed the bear? Um, I'm gonna I'm going to I'm gonna call a temporary hiatus on wait, what? What's the command to oh, did I not put in a command to uncrown? This adventure has gotten very violent, which like I I don't know. Could you, yeah, Jocko, could you do like one that doesn't involve like death or violence? Please, just one, at least one, just to demonstrate that you can. Like I'm not gonna say like no violence or anything. Um, I just like I guess like I don't know. It's just bringing me down. It makes me feel bad. Like dead bears, like no one likes that. Well, I guess there are some dire circumstances where like if you have literally nothing else, if you have no other food source, like it's you or the bear, it's like I don't know. But still, that's still depressing. Just 'cause it's understandable doesn't mean it's not depressing. um, uh, so huh? Yeah, I don't have the inverse crown command. Uh, huh? Weird. So wait. Oh wait, did it work? Oh wait, sorry. I might have uncrowned you. What? Yeah, I thought I had a command to uncrown the GM. Uh, oh, wait, no, but it probably didn't work because yeah, no, if it had worked, Trusty Bard probably would have said, "Thank you, Jocko. I will take the lead." Did no? But Trusty Bard didn't say that. Uh, so it probably didn't work, which is weird because like, why didn't it work? Uh, if it, oh, because -1 is not greater than 0. So this should be not equals 0. If initium not equals 0, right? I'm using. Oh, and what is this? L if -1? Wow, there's a lot of stuff gone wrong here. All right. Wow. All right. So at least all right. So that doesn't work now, but uh cool. All right, save that. And then and then so now it's in order now. Now it should hypothetically work. I just want to double check. Where's crown? Crown. Yeah. Okay. So if comlines equals 2, then good. If comlines equals 1, okay. Yeah. Good. All right. Uh, all right. I'm not going to restart the script now, but next time I restart the script, that should work now. Uh, so wait, what is this? Oh yeah, your party. So while uh, attempting to cure a village. It's always a village, a town. Is that better? While attempting to cure a small town, town of their mysterious affliction, you start to feel the symptoms yourself. Um, uh, uh, so according to local legend, or no, what's the yeah, no, that's fine. Anecdote was the word I was thinking of, but legend is fine. Um, Anecdote. What is the definition of anecdote? Sorry, I just like looking up the definition of words that pop into my mind, and I can't provide an exact definition. Anecdote. Anecdote reminds me of the word antidote. A short, amusing, interesting story, account, unreliable hearsay. Yeah, right. So according to local legend, uh, the you can make a a a a balm if you make a balm from the something plant life name. Oh yeah, just so I don't remember, or so I don't forget to come up with the last cricket name. You can put placeholder there. It wouldn't be so bad if it would write in the event log when it locks up. Then it would give me something. Oh, sorry, I thought you were talking about side quest. That is harsh. What is it? It just run flawlessly for 16 hours. The next day it locks up. How does it like lock up permanently, or like does it ever recover? Because that can be really frustrating. Not this computer that I have now, but the previous one that I got. Like, if the network status changed while the computer was in sleep mode, when the computer came out of sleep mode, it would crash. And it was like if it was a computer, like a desktop computer, fine, sure, whatever. Those are weird sets of conditions. But if it was a laptop, so every time I closed it, it would go into sleep mode. I would unplug the network cable, and then the next time I opened it up, it wouldn't come out of sleep mode. It would crash. So, ugh, I did not with that computer. I gave it to my brother. Alright, according to local legend, if you make a balm from the some sort of root plant or something, or you can, or I don't want to get too wordy. So you can make, according to local legend, you can make a remedy from the local blah blah root plant. I kind of like the sound of the phrase blah blah root. So I might call it the blah blah root. I can only do that. I can only use that trick so many times before everything in the game is called blah blah. The yada yada. According to local legend, you can make a remedy from the blah blah root. Sorry. I can't say that one out loud. If I try and say that one out loud. This is event type 5. This is not multi. Or is it multi? No, this is not multi. Cure yourself. While attempting to cure a small town of their mysterious affliction, you start to feel the symptoms yourself. According to local legend, you can make a remedy from the blah blah root plant. A local soothsayer. What is a soothsayer? I use a lot of synonyms for like mystical type, wizardly, oracular, whatever. All right, thanks for playing, Jocko. You definitely got a hang of the game systems, which is great. I was actually really impressed that you didn't just do the baseline stuff. You actually like figured out like a lot of it. So yeah, thank you for leading, and good luck with your homework. Fionk, hello, welcome, or Fion NK, I don't know, welcome. How's it going? Alright, so define soothsayer. I don't know. Foresee the future. That's not really what I'm going for. I basically want a cleric, I guess. Oh, I mean he's cleric in that other event, but I could use a cleric again. Shaman, maybe. Shaman. Basically, I'm like trying to think of someone who like might act as like a healer, but not like a science-based healer, but like more of like a more of like a faith-based healer. Yeah, shaman's probably fine. They do rituals. Oh no, they enter a trance state, practice divination healing. All right, sure, that's fine. Cool. I don't need so many files open right now. I can close. Do I want to close this one? No, I might want to come back to this one. Maybe. I don't know. No, I'll come if I want to come back to that. I can find it again. Ah, gosh, Twitter, you disappointment, you horrible disappointment. I'm still getting over that. The wounds are still too fresh. Oh yeah, so yeah, the game that we're working on is SideQuest. It's actually this game that you see along the bottom of the screen here. Yeah, I've been working on programming for a while. What I was writing here is part of the quest system for the game. So like right now I basically have this like stock of quests, which they're a bunch of different like different. Actually, they're more events than quests because sometimes so like there's a bunch of different event types, and like right now the I only had I had 17 made, or I had 17 made, and I wanted a little more for a little more variety. So right now I'm writing a few more of those. So I have some of them half written here. Some of them Yeah, actually, the ones that I've transferred over to the other page already, I should probably clear those out just so that they don't take up space. Uh, yeah. So, oh yeah, I still have to figure out what the ogres are yelling about and how you help them. Uh, I guess one of them is going to be like religion, actually, or one of them is going to be specific. I like mysticism for whatever reason. So one of the outcomes, because there's only two outcomes here, right? Grubach or Zur. One of those is the correct answer. So in the Grubach answer, so uh, 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 after a brief moment of quiet grunting and furrowed brows, the ogres, I can spell ogres run to a the ogres run to a massive stone totem, kneel and chant, or run to a massive stone totem. They kneel and chant Grubach. Uh, uh, they kneel and chant Grubach as you slink away. Uh, and then so the other outcome is Zur. All right, so Grubach was apparently like their deity, I guess, and so I mean spoilers, sorry, but Zur. Uh, I think Zur Zur is gonna be. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go into detail, or like I'm not gonna like really convey like what exactly was going on with the ogres. But in the case of Grubach, I think basically to translate those two words for you, it's basically gonna be like Grubach probably means something equivalent to like pray or like hallelujah or something like that, or like so like when the outsiders say Grubach back to the ogres, like they take that as a cue that they should solve their ills with prayer, and then the other one is going to be more of an inciting phrase. It's going to be like Zur is apparently going to be I don't know what it's an accusation, I guess, like or like a it's going to be more of a statement of like I don't know what exactly, but basically they're going to start fighting amongst themselves. Um, uh, 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 wait, so why do they start fighting against themselves? Just because you said Zur. Uh, oh yeah, all right. So uh, the ogres in uh, uh, the ogres draped in red pelts look aghast while the other ogres the ogres draped in red pelts look aghast. All the other ogres erupt in a ferocious erupt in ferocious roaring and chest beating uh, uh, but turn their attention away from you long enough to escape. Long enough for you to escape. for you to escape. Wait. Eh. All of the ogres glower at them. uh, yeah, no, whatever. That's fine. I don't care. I've stopped being like part of the reason I don't have many quests right now is because, as I mentioned before, I tend to get kind of hung up when writing them on stuff that doesn't necessarily like hugely matter. Like, I mean, I should probably come back and change some of this stuff someday. Oh wait, there's supposed to be an empty line here because there's no neutral outcome. Okay. No, what I should really do is I should finish writing these quests and then if I need to, I could go back and edit them because like they're just these text files. I can edit them whenever I want. All right. So good then. Good then. Cricket name. Do I have another one? Chirpy Mad Hopper. Champ and and oh, Little Chirpy, Mad Hopper, Champ, and Champ takes home the crown. Sir Reggie, I think, will be the last grasshopper. Sir Reggie. I don't know. What's secures Sir Reggie handily secures the win. Alright, whatever. That's fine. Cricket racing. Cricket racing is serious business, you guys. New text document. Cricket race. Paste that. Again, this is event type 0, so there's no neutral option. Oh wait, there's no fake option, and there's no neutral option. Save that. Wait, was there? Yeah, there was a fake option for Ogre Cave, right? There's the fake option was Hope. Oh wait, did I put too many? No. Okay. Actually, I'm going to change the phrasing there. Instead of remain motionless, just stay very still. Save that. Alright. Sure. And then, yeah, right. Sorry. I should change, I feel like I should change the Doomsday device, because it always detonates, and that's, like, really depressing. Or is this just really, like, if there's one event that always fails, like, to have it be the Doomsday device is, like, a bit sad. I could just make it not multi. That would make it a lot easier. No, not necessarily. Maybe. No. I don't know. Yeah, how did people live without the internet, Jocko? I mean, I guess I technically did. Because, like, I didn't have much internet when I was younger. But there was still the internet. There wasn't, like, there weren't the resources that we have now. I bet school would be just, like, completely unrecognizable to me. Like, if I tried to go to school, the nature of, like, challenges just must be completely different. Because, like, it's not difficult to find information anymore. Like, questions can't be, like, what is the answer to this question? The questions have to be, like, right, they'd have to be, like, prove you've thought about this topic, right? I don't know. I have no clue. I guess maybe I won't speculate. All right. A local shaman offers a blessing of health. Um, uh, a local shaman may offer uh, uh, this shouldn't be legend. According to the locals, you can make a remedy from the blah blah root plant. A local shaman might offer a blessing of health. So the good outcome, or the balanced outcome, is the best outcome, and so well, yeah. So there's no fake. Should there be a fake option here? Yeah, no. Uh, uh, I don't know. There might be a fake option, but I'll think of it later. All right. So the good outcome is with a bit of rest. Everyone, or the color returns to everyone's cheeks. I don't know. Right. Or no, with a bit of rest, everyone feels in much better health. Okay. So then so what happens if? Yeah. So oh yeah, I don't like saying you in this results text because this is one of those cases where you doesn't refer to everyone. You would only refer to us. I'd try to address a specific subset of people, but everyone is seeing it, so it shouldn't say you because you implies everyone in this context. So like the Blau root balm runs a bit thin. You can't find more of the plant anywhere. And the other one is the shaman's voice quakes as he shouts as he shouts words of ritual across massive crowd of the sick. I don't know. Sure. Alright, am I forgetting anything? Oh yeah, the fake option. I could do a fake option. The fake option was going to be like, I'm really tempted to make like a WebMD joke, but I don't know if I could. Because like the way you don't get better is to look it up on WebMD. Oops, sorry. No, I won't. I might add a fake option later, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. All right, new text document. I'll call this malady, I guess, for no particular reason. Am I using that word correctly? This is why I use weird words sometimes, because I like to look up the meaning of words, and I like to look up synonyms for words. A disease or ailment, that seems fine. All right, so is this data all well formatted? I'm just gonna check real quick. So Ogre Cave, that one looks good. What was the other one? Mirror Universe. All right, and then Cricket Race. Yep. And the last one was Ghosts, right? All right, cool. Wait, is this? No, that's good. Okay, cool. Yeah, so that's probably all the ones that I'm gonna do for now. So I'll just get rid of that. Excuse me. I can. Yeah, I mean that's just something that I should be doing from time to time, so that the set of events isn't completely stale. Because I haven't added a new event in a very long time, and like most of those events have been in there for like months now. So, yeah. All right, so back to the backlog, because I want to do something else now. All right, so more events. Stays. More events will never leave the list of things to do because I'll always want to make more events. Always. Um, um, wait, I can't fix actions because secret control panel. Yeah, I actually fixed this. I already did this one. I mean, I can't fix actions. Oh, so maybe I should do the fix command. Oh wait, no, the fix command. I actually implemented the fix command. I just realized that I could never use the fix command because did I? Yeah, I implemented the fix command. I just realized that I could never use the fix command because of the way I had set it up. Oh, I didn't put an else case to this. Oh wait, no, I did. I didn't put an else case to this. Yeah. Wait. Wait a second. What is this? Length of research is greater than or equal to 2. Wait, to fix an event? No, I don't have to check that. Why would I be checking if the length of research is greater than or equal to 2? No, that's left over from something else. Right, I was wondering, because like these else's were like not lined up. Usually there are else's to all of these things uh, because like the else cases are usually the error cases, but yeah. All right, so save that and yeah, I think I'm gonna restart the script. Sorry, I'll bring it back up in just a moment. Because when I bring it back up, it'll have the new quests and it'll have the fixes that I made this morning to like the commands and stuff. So, I mean, it's possible that I left the other command broken too. No, I remembered to. No, wait, no. Yeah, no. Again, I left in this if length research is greater than or equal to 2 thing, which is not correct. Wow. All right. So actually, the low command never worked. Whoops. But it should now, hypothetically. Whoops. Too much unindenting. Yeah. The low command would only have ever worked if someone tried to edit 2 actions at the same time, I guess. All right. Save that. I'll rerun the script in just a moment. Stars. Still bitter about that. How do I monitor Twitter handles for appropriateness? I think I'm just not going to do that. What are what's Twitter's policy on naming? Twitter policy name. Yeah. Username. No. Are there any? Yeah, I just don't really. I'm thinking you can probably put almost anything in a Twitter name, like, and I just don't want literally anything to be showing up on my screen. I'd rather curate what can and can't. And I mean, with chat, I just like I'm moderating chat anyways, So yeah, I'm just not gonna worry about this actually. I'm just gonna delete it. Yeah. I don't know if I want to do something like that. I might just change my mind, and if I do change my mind, then I can probably just re-enable it. Like, yeah, no, if I change my mind, it's simple. I just set like lurking equals false for people who participate through Twitter. Um, uh, Make secret panel short and wide. This is actually changed. I might not be making it short and wide because of how short we would have had to make it. So make secret panel fit in the margins. Save that. Oh yeah, so I didn't find anything that was really easy to like do spell checking in tkinter, but the thing I didn't look for was alternatives. So like I think I'm gonna see if I can't find one of those real quick. So Python tkinter alternative. What is WX Python? Simple GUI. Oh wait, no. Sorry, not. Actually, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do. Maybe. Wait. So Python like text editor. I don't know. Let's see what this. Oh wait, no. That's gonna come up with text editors for Python. Python. Make a text editor in Python. Yeah, that's the one. All right. PyQt. Do I really want to use Qt? Might be better. Oh, but I probably need a license for Qt. I think Qt is not free. uh, Notepad like text editor. Yeah, I want to aim. Hypothetically, I would hope to aim slightly higher than Notepad for the text editor. But yeah, maybe I shouldn't. Python pedit? No. I don't anticipate any of this to actually be helpful or useful. Yeah, I probably just shouldn't worry about it. I could do the where's the thing about breaking tweets at punctuation? I could do that one because that's I'm pretty sure I'm gonna want to do that at some point. Yeah, I'll almost certainly want to do that at some point. So why not do it now? Let me just check if there's anything else I'd rather do. On-screen text scroll. Oh yeah. Should I do that? I could do that hypothetically. I was thinking of possibly having like the quest text show up on screen. No, I don't really need that though. Oh, I could fix the karma system. Because at this point, I'm starting to think like I probably won't hear a response. I wrote to the person who, or like I on the forums of like on the Twitch alert forums, I like asked about the feature that I need to like do it the right way, but it so far I've gotten no response. So I'm not going to hold out hope for that much longer. I don't think. So yeah, that'd probably be a good thing to set up, because I have like a few ideas about how I want to do that. Well, I have a few ideas. I don't know if they'll necessarily work though. Or I don't know which ones will work. I have like I guess I have an idea for the all-time high scores, which I guess is I would consider the most important one. I don't know if I can do the 30-day I don't know if I can do the 30-day one. That one might be tricky. Um, just because like there's no, whoops, with like with the all-time top donor list, there's no reset, and with the session top donor list, there's a clean reset where everything gets reset all at once. But with the 30-day one, it it's just like constantly changing. Like with the 30-day one, like people can drop down on the list. Yeah, I guess that's the difference. Like it's not strictly like it with all the other lists, you can only move up. So like even with inconsistent data, I would still be able to like track some changes to the list with some consistency. Um, but yeah, with the 30-day list, it'd just be like educated guesses mostly. Um, so I should though, just because I can't, just because the solution. Yeah, so that's the other thing. It doesn't have to be the 30-day thing. It could be the monthly thing, right? And then hey, welcome back, Jocko. Instead of doing it for 30 days, I could do it on a monthly basis because then it would cleanly reset. Um, oh yeah, and so then the other thing I was actually the other thing that we were talking about, I forget if it was yesterday or when, but like, is there a way to like track PayPal activity through HTML? Uh, Probably not. I feel like if there was an easy way to do that, uh, if there's an easy way to do that, we would be seeing some different. Yeah, we'd be doing. I don't know. Just based on how other people have set up like similar like donate type buttony things or whatever. I'm guessing that doesn't. There's no. I was basically like yeah. So what was it? It was like It was yeah. So the like with Twitch like followers and stuff. Uh there's like apparently there's an easy way. It was if Dog then was here yesterday saying there's like an easy way to cleanly track like new followers and new subscribers and stuff. Just like through HTML calls. I'm guessing it's I'm guessing there's nothing like that for PayPal because that'd be really nice if there was. Uh, and well, actually, hold on. I'm gonna switch over to Facecam for a second because I don't know. I kind of want to look into that just briefly. Uh, so like what would I even look for? I guess like it's like PayPal. Uh, I'll just look on PayPal real quick. Sorry, just 1 second. Um, doop doop. Oh, sorry. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just gonna turn off my microphone for a second. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. All right. I just like, yeah, no, I don't necessarily expect. I really hope something could work. I don't necessarily expect something to work, but gosh, wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't that be great if it could? Uh, because like if I could cut out the middleman, then I could process this data how I how I want to actually be processing this data, which would be just way better uh, in a lot of ways. Uh, so yeah, no, it wouldn't really. I basically just have to set up. I could like set up my own donation button on my site, or something like that. Like I would have to set it up on my like I couldn't just use my data, like the data from PayPal, even if PayPal made that data available. So that would be, I don't know. I feel like that would be difficult. I mean, if it's difficult and worthwhile, then like maybe I should consider it. But if it's like difficult and not, if it's just difficult, like if it's just strictly difficult, then I probably shouldn't in that case. All right, sorry, I'll switch back to screen cam. Yeah, Twitch alerts is what I use. Uh, yes, Twitch alerts is what I use currently. But so the awkward thing about Twitch alerts is that, well, let's look at all-time top donators. We have ifdog, then we have Creator69er, we have Zero Maverick, then we have I Just Leveled Up, we have Core, and we have Kappa Xylan. Kappa Xylan, you might be able to guess who that is. But like, who's I Just Leveled Up? The reason it says I Just Leveled Up instead of saying the person's actual name is because after donating using their real name or not, just after donating, the last donation that they submit is I Just Leveled Up under the name I Just Leveled Up. And it's actually fairly common that people will use joke names when they submit donations because they think it's funny to see it show up on screen. The thing about that, though, is that the way Twitch Alerts keeps track of this data, they keep track of it based on most recent name. They don't. There's no persistent like way to keep track of a user. So that was actually what I asked for. I just asked if Twitch Alerts like could just expose like some like I would like. I mean, like, I'm thinking they could probably just, like, because they clearly keep track of it. Because if they didn't keep track of it, they wouldn't be able to make these sums. And so, like, I understand why they don't show, like, the source name. Because, like, they don't want to, I wouldn't necessarily want to show that on stream, right? I wouldn't necessarily want to show, like, the accounts from which these transactions were, whatever. Basically, all I want is just, like, a name that doesn't change. Like, I want basically, like, this top list, but without with like consistent naming, like yeah. So like I was saying before, I can like there are ways that I can work with this data because what I can do is because like so on this list, for example, whenever this list changes. Like it's very unlikely that it will change 100% all at once. So for example, like let's say it changes and the new data set is ifdog then 50 creative 60 or creative 10 0 9 and what if then the next data point was like someone else's name 7 core 6 kappa 5 what does this button do too? In that case I would know that like the new name that is no longer I Just Leveled Up has to be the same user because you can't get removed from this list except by changing your name or by falling off the bottom of this list. I would know for certain that would have to be the same user. So like hypothetically, if as long as I'm like reprocessing this data after every time it changes, I can actually like keep track, and from how it changes, I can make I can deduce what these changes actually mean. So I mean that's one option, Jocko. But like all they really need to do, like all Twitch alerts, all I need in order to do this the right way is for Twitch alerts to expose that number. That's literally the only thing that actually needs to change. And when I say needs to change, I mean like that. I guess what I mean is that would literally be the simplest change. But that means editing Twitch Alerts software, and I can't do that. Only Twitch Alerts can do that. Which is why I'm thinking, like, if it's feasible, I might want to just set up my own donation page on my site. Because basically, all it needs to be, really, for me personally, all it needs to be is a page that lets you enter your name.